Did you know that Dubai's most popular dish, shawarma, is not even from Dubai? And there are about 100,000 shawarma sold every single day. And around 341,000 people mispronounce it and call it shawarma instead of shawarma. Okay, this last number, I kinda made it up, but you get the point. In this video, we are pushing the absolute limits of the shawarma world.
We'll be taking you to 5 different shawarma spots in Dubai, with shawarma starting from 7 dirhams all the way to 140 dirhams. We'll be going to a classic cafeteria, Alajaza, for our 7 dirham shawarma. This place is so iconic, even royalty has visited to have a bite. Then, we are tackling a massive 1 meter long monster shawarma at Sultan Al Arab for 65 dirhams.
2 of these will be taller than me.
And then things get fancier as we try an elevated 95 dirham gourmet version of a shawarma made by a Lebanese chef at Doughbai. All of this leading up to the most expensive shawarma in the entire region at 140 dirhams at Babel. But before we get to the expensive ones, we have to understand shawarma and its history. So we're heading to this 32-year-old Levantine legend that's been serving authentic flavor for only 10 dirhams. Belad Al Sham.
The name literally means the land of Levant, which includes Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, and Palestine. And if you know anything about shawarmas, you already know why we're starting here. Look at that. That right there, that spinning, dripping, golden stack of meat is at least 160 years old of an idea. This place has been around for years. 32 to be precise. It's not flashy, it's not trying to be, and that's exactly the point, because shawarma was never supposed to be fancy. Okay, so I see someone who looks like a regular here. He's just here to collect his order. Excuse me, hi sir. Are you a regular customer here?
Very much since for the past 25 years.
Why do you like this place?
Very authentic and fresh. I used to live here and I used to come here every weekend. Now I'm taking 15 shawarmas all the way back to Canada because my family moved there.
So you're here to collect shawarmas and take it all the way back to Canada?
Yep, I come here every month and I take it. Belad Al Sham, can't beat it, man. This is the best.
So Khalid, how old is this place?
This now 32 years. Open 1994. Open the restaurant.
And where's the owner from?
From Syria.
And it's all his original recipe.
Yeah, all original here.
And what's the most popular shawarma here?
I have here chicken spicy. This too much customer like it.
How many shawarmas do you sell in a day?
Maybe one day 2,000 sandwich, 2,500.
Wow, 2,000 to 2,500 shawarmas in a day. That is insane. Oh, we're rolling? Okay. So, we are taking you back to the 1860s, Ottoman Empire. A man named Iskandar Efendi in the city of Bursa, which is now what's called Turkey, looked at the way the meat was being cooked horizontally over an open fire and thought, what if we just flip things up? He made the meat stack up vertically. As it rotated, the fat based itself as it drips down. You got even cooking, efficient slicing. You got fast food before fast food was even a concept. But why did this even need to exist? Before we get into that, let me at least take a bite of my shawarma. Shawarma. It came into existence because Ottoman cities in the 1860s were exploding. Urbanization was happening fast, workers were pouring into cities. They needed food that was quick, cheap, portable, and filling. Shawarma was basically the Middle East's first grab-and-go meal, the world's oldest street food hustle. Originally, it was all lamb. On a spit, carved into flatbread, no garlic sauce, no fries, just this. So all in all, I quite liked it, especially the spicy one. So if you're in the mood for a proper Arabic shawarma, you have to come check this place out, and I would rate it about 9 out of 10. Next stop is Chef Vedad's restaurant, Doughbai. Now this one's personal because Chef Vedad is like your Lebanese mom cooking for you. Only if your mom happened to run the restaurant. Now this place is all about craft and I have questions. So we left off in 1860s Bursa. Shawarma is born. But how did it get here? To Dubai, to Mexico, to Germany, to your nearest petrol station at 1 a.m. Now that's where things get interesting. The Ottoman Empire at its height covered an enormous stretch of the world. Turkey, Syria, Lebanon, Palestine, Jordan, Iraq, and even parts of North Africa. Soldiers moved through it, traders moved through it, and wherever they went, the vertical split went with them. Now the real migration happens when the Ottoman Empire starts collapsing. there's economic hardships, political instability, and hundreds of thousands of Lebanese and Syrian families start moving to countries like Mexico, Brazil, Argentina, Germany, Canada, West Africa, and the United States. Which means every single country that received their food made it their own. In Turkey, it became doner kebab. In Greece, it became gyro. Same idea, different tzatziki energy. In Germany, particularly in Berlin, a man called Kadir Nurmat put the meat into a sandwich bun in the 1970s and it became the most popular dish in the country. In Canada, they called it doner and put a sauce in it which was sweet, just like its people. Wait, can't believe I walked into that stereotype. And in Mexico, the Lebanese immigrant adapted the lamb on a spit but used pork instead, added pineapples on it and created tacos al pastor. Cue in the Mexican music. Put a sombrero on me. So yes, your favorite tacos, the charred pineapple salsa drenched taco, is actually a shawarma in disguise. Shawarma's most unexpected global moment came not from any food critic or a travel show. It came from the Avengers. Remember that iconic post-credit scene in Avengers where the entire team was just having a shawarma at the end of a massive battle? Yes, that 30-second post-credit scene put an ancient Ottoman street food snack into every teenager's radar in 2012. Searches for shawarma spiked overnight, restaurant reported massive increase in sales. So yeah, thank you Ant-Man, we love you 3000. Oh, and it's my lucky day because I just spoke to the chef and she's going to tell us a bit more about shawarma and its history.
Actually, we always debate the origin of the shawarma.
So there's a debate about the origin.
Yes, there is. The word shawarma itself is a Turkish word. It comes from the spelling shawarma, which means the rotation of something around itself. Doing some researches and asking people from the Levant, from Syria, from Jordan, from Palestine, from Lebanon, they believe, some of them, that it came from the idea of marinating the meat and grilling it. The Lebanese shawarma, for example, is flavorful, a lot of spices, and we use the tahini. In Turkey, you just eat a shawarma without any dressing. The flavors of the shawarma, which is coming from our region, actually tastes different, if I don't want to say much better.
Because even if like somebody was to go and look it up, the original of shawarma on the internet, they'll find, okay, Turkey, Ottoman Empire.
If you search for the word shawarma, it will only relate to 100, let's say, years ago. If you search for grilling or roasting with the same spices, you can find it documented, as I told you, more than 1,000 years ago. So this is why I believe that what I said, the mechanism from the Turks, flavor and the marination and the grilling comes from the Levant.
I can see that this one looks very different and it looks like an elevated of our regular shawarma.
It is. There is also like two schools, let's say. One who prefers to have the classic one, which is the rotation of the shawarma. Another school which says it's better to grill a la minute when needed, because you see on the skewer, it might stay all day and sometimes they leave the remaining to the next day.
Okay.
So keeping it uncooked for so long will have health issues, right? We use here tenderloin shawarma. This is our beef shawarma. We do it in sourdough bread. We do it with microgreens, so it balances it perfectly.
The tahini sauce, I love how when you pour it from top, you can really get the flavor in your immediate bite.
You cannot stop.
Yeah, you can.
I love it and everyone loves it. Shawarma is the most popular, let's say, sandwich in Dubai.
It is actually. In fact, shawarma was rated as the #1 sandwich in the world by Taste Atlas's ranking.
Wow.
So not just in like the UAE, in the world.
It is all over the world. So let's see the origin of shawarma and what will audience say about it.
Yes, definitely. Let us know in the comments below what you feel about this debate. Okay, so this elevated version of Chef Vedat's shawarma, I kind of liked it. So I would give it an 8 out of 10 because it's, different from the classic but very tasty. And now for this iconic dish, shawarma, I had to cover an iconic cafeteria. And this place, people have strong opinions about. Like really, when I told them that I'm filming this video, they said if I don't cover this cafeteria, this video does not count. Now we're at the most iconic local shawarma place in Dubai, which is Alajaza, located in Jumeirah. Now this place has a more Indian take on your classic shawarma, and given by the number of South Asians in the region, I'm not surprised it's a popular pick. And behind me you can see there are two types of shawarma being made. So ये क्या दोनों अलग-अलग टाइप के shawarma क्या है?
ये स्पाइसी वाला है, ये नॉर्मल वाला है।
So ये कितना kg का shawarma है आप?
80 किलो, ये 15 किलो।
80 kgs worth of meat is stacked up on this one skewer. आप 1 मिनट में कितना shawarma बना देते हैं?
5 shawarma ऐसा कुछ 5-10 shawarma ऐसे जाता है।
5 to 10 shawarmas under a minute, guys. Wow. Okay, first of all, I'm surprised I even got a table here because this place is always packed. And it's not just the tables and the chairs. Like, I can always see like a huge queue of cars lined up here just to pick up their shawarmas and enjoy it. Okay, I went for their classic shawarmas and this one is for 7 dirhams. Let's see how it is. Wow, look at the filling inside of the shawarma, guys. Like, it's packed with flavors. I love the tahina sauce especially. And you know, because this has like that Indian touch to it and like I have my personal bias, so I think this matches with my palate more. It's so popular. I'm just wondering, has anyone famous come here? Got my answer.
Hi, madam.
Hi.
Welcome to Ijaza.
So, sir, actually, I had a few questions about this place. So, it's been how long since Alajaza has been here?
1919.
36 years.
36 years.
Wow, that's a long time. So I know that I love this shawarma and I can see this place is packed. So clearly it's a popular place.
Yeah.
What do you guys put in your shawarma that it's so good?
Very high quality chicken, high quality tahina, secret sauce.
Can you tell us what the secret sauce is?
Okay.
Okay. On a daily basis, how many shawarmas do you end up selling?
Maybe 1,000.
So you're telling me you sell 1,000 shawarmas daily?
Daily.
Wow. Okay.
This weekend least 1,000.
Oh, it goes higher?
1,800, 1,700.
Guys, they sell around 1,800 shawarmas on a daily basis, like on weekends.
Weekend.
Clearly, we know why people love this place now. Thank you so much, sir. Now, let's talk about Dubai for a second, because the numbers here are unhinged. A single busy cafeteria on a good day can move around 1,000 shawarmas. And Dubai has over 2,600 cafeterias. Do the math. This city is running on shawarma and determination. So for our third spot, I would rate it about 8.75 out of 10 to be precise. And if you think I'm full, you thought wrong, because I have space for at least 1 or maybe 2 more shawarmas. So come, let's head to our fourth place. Okay, this next place that we are heading to has probably been on your feed way before this video, because this place broke the internet with its 1 meter long shawarma, Sultan Al Arab. And today, we'll finally get the answer to the question, does size actually matter? How do you make this 1 meter long shawarma? Firstly, I really want to know.
We are starting by our fresh bread. We are putting our special sauce, our bread sauce, okay? And then we are making it with a four bread. In the chicken, we are putting lettuce, french fries, and chicken garlic sauce. In the meat, we are putting onion and parsley with garlic sauce. After that, we are wrap it. That's why our people was excited to try our meter shawarma, because no one see that before, right?
Yeah. Is there anybody out there who has finished this one shawarma by themselves?
Nobody has finished that meter shawarma platter. Only one guy, he come here before. He finished it in 9 minutes, but not all, because he have to eat the shawarma and they have to eat the two pattaya also, the French fries also.
I'm up for a challenge, I feel like today. How many this 1 meter long shawarmas do you guys sell in a day?
120 kg of shawarma. For the meter, it comes like 60, 65 until 70 meter shawarma in 1 day.
How many total shawarmas do you guys sell in a day?
For 4,500 until 5,000.
And I can't wait to try the shawarma, guys, this most famous one. Let's go. This is a normal sized shawarma. This is a sultan sized shawarma. And this is a 1 meter long shawarma. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this. So this shawarma alone weighs half a kg, and this entire platter, I tried weighing it, it's about like 2 to 3 kgs. You get it for 65 dirhams, where you get this 1 meter long shawarma, 2 different kinds of fatayar, and some fries, garlic sauce, and the side salad. I love this spice mix that they have put on top. This is like the anaconda of shawarmas. We had to get this cut, guys, because there's no way we can finish everything today. So we're gonna get it cut and take it back home. We've been trying to eat this for a while now, but this still hasn't gotten soggy. and you have to come and try this because it's not just that they focus on the size, it's also about the taste. They've kept the taste in mind as well as everything on this platter. So for me, this would be a solid 8.5 out of 10, which is high. Guys, we're finally at Babel, the place which sells the most expensive shawarma, and I have been very excited about this one.
But before I talk about the dish, I want to tell you about my first impressions of this restaurant. It's like I have stepped inside a luxurious upside down kind of world hidden inside Dubai Mall. The grand entrance, piano at the center like in one of those Hollywood homes, and their breathtaking outdoor seating area where you get the views of the famous Dubai fountains while enjoying your meal.
Wow, this place doesn't just have a view of the Burj Khalifa, we're literally right next to the Burj Khalifa. Now I see what I'm paying the premium price for. And the wait is over. This is the most expensive shawarma in the region. Guys, I just ended up wrapping it because this is how it's supposed to be had, okay? It's a shawarma. Okay, I see what makes this shawarma stand out from the rest. It's the meat that they use in it. And by the way, they don't use the normal meat that you see stacked up on a skewer for shawarma. They use Australian beef fillet, which has been consistently ranking as world's finest meats. It has this melt in the mouth texture, which I definitely got with this shawarma as well. And having it with this tahini sauce just elevated the flavor all the more. And honestly, it's not just about the food here, it's the overall experience that I'm getting to have. Like I literally had my shawarma with the views of the famous fountain show. We're right next to the Burj Khalifa, and there's something about the interiors and ambience of this place which just evoke luxury. Okay, so now the $1,000,000 question, or should I say the 140 dirham question. How much do I like this shawarma? To be very honest, I mean, the meat was good, it was really flavorful and tender as it's supposed to be. But it's not shawarma, you know, which is why it's going to be a 6.5 out of 10 for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're somebody who enjoys good quality meat, yes, go for it, try it, and also for the experience. I would come again here mainly for the experience and to try out other dishes as well. But, you know, speaking about shawarma, specifically, I mean, shawarma, I can go to maybe some other place also and enjoy it for a much better price. That's where I'm coming from. Okay, so now we've talked about where the shawarma came from, where it went, but now let's talk about where it's going. Because in 2025 and 2026, shawarma is having its moment. We've got shawarma rice bowls, shawarma salads for when you want to be healthy. There's a chocolate shawarma as well, which we covered it, and honestly, you only try it for yourself and let us know. Then there's a vegan alternative for shawarma because why should all the meat lovers have all the fun? And someone somewhere out there is probably creating a new shawarma concoction that might just go viral tomorrow. I'm Ijaza and I'll be back with more such once upon a dime stories. Until then, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Curlytales Released. And that's a wrap.